Hello everyone, Abby here, Purple Cottage Crafts, and Happy New Year to everybody. First off, two things. Uh, I'm expecting a phone call from my doctor, so I do have my volume up my phone, and I may have to pause. I apologize for that. And two, I'm really bad about trying to remember to look in the right spot. I want to look here so I can make sure I'm in frame, but I know I'm supposed to look over there, so forgive me. So I know it's January 3rd. I almost said July 3rd. I know it's January 3rd, but it's still Happy New Year. And I just wanted to come on and give you all a belated Happy New Year's from me and my family here. And I have not been having the best time pain wise. And so I have been down again. But last couple days I've been getting myself up and I've been finding myself coming down into my craft room and just doing some creative play and kind of doing a little bit of art therapy, so to speak. I'm actually going to film a quick kind of a sneak peek video of the Passport to Journal workshop that I took with Orly Avenary the first part of December. It was a 3-day. Oh, I saw something I thought was a spider, and it's one of my vintage hat pins against the wall. Oh, sorry. I'm such an arachnophobe. Anyway, I'm always scanning for them because I'm afraid of them so bad. But anyway, squirrel. So Steve, that was one of my Christmas presents from Steve, was to attend that 3-day workshop, and it was amazing. I got to connect with some of my local artsy friends, and it was just awesome. So I'm going to be doing a whole video on that experience because it was absolutely an experience for sure. And I'll be sharing that with all of you. But I do want to do a quick video after I upload this one to wish you Happy New Year's. Just kind of doing like just a quick kind of flip through, showing you some of the materials that we created, because they're not all in the passport because I'm still working on it, and that way I can kind of show them to you in their raw form, I guess. And just to kind of just share a little bit of that with you, kind of like a sneaky peek, like I said. I think I've said like 3 times now. Sorry, you guys. And yeah, so I just wanted to come on and just wish you all Happy New Year's. Hope you had a wonderful time ringing in the new year, no matter what part of the world you live in. And if you want to let me know what you did for New Year's, that'd be awesome. I'd love to know and see what you guys were up to. As far as what Steve and I did, I was still down in bed, so I was just watching every year. Let me tell you this real quick. Every year, for I don't know, probably pretty much since I've had kids, because it's not as easy to go out when you have kids, especially when they're young. I mean, I could have, because we have a lot of siblings and stuff. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. But, when you have young kids, I was with my kids on New Year, so I didn't like go out and party and that kind of stuff. And then when my kids got a little bit older, there were times where I could, they were teenagers and we go out with some coworkers, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I think in my adult life, I've gone out for New Year's as far as like going out and like, partying or going to a New Year's Eve party, whatever you want to call that. Maybe 4 times, maybe five, and I'm 47. So I've always been kind of low key on New Year's just because I just was always just with my kids and my family. But anyway, so I've always enjoyed the Twilight series, and on the Science Channel, Sci-Fi Channel, they do the 24-hour marathon. It's like New Year's Eve. I guess more 24 hours. It's a New Year's Eve day and then New Year's Day they just do back to back to back of Twilight Zones. So that's what I was doing. Sorry, I'm shaking, and that's what I was kind of watching in between resting, and I was doing some stitching and things like that. And then Steve, because he likes the game, he's a gamer, and he has a startup business company actually, and he also has a full-time regular job. So he is very busy, and so that's a one way for him to de-stress. And so he was gaming up until midnight, and then our daughter, she goes to college full time and works full time. She lives at home, and which makes my heart happy. And so she wanted to game for a little bit to kind of unwind too, because we weren't going to go do anything. So when it got close to midnight, of course, we all got together. They came in the bedroom, and did a Happy New Year's toast with some leftover sparkling cider from Christmas Eve, and that's how we rung in the new year. And it was awesome. I was with my family, minus Trey and Emily and Kyron, of course, but. So that's what we did. And then I just continued to watch more Twilight. He eventually fell asleep. Kayla went back to her room to go game a little bit more. And then, because she had to work actually at 5 o'clock in the morning, New Year's Eve day. So she didn't get to stay up too late. But that's what we did. And it was, only thing I could have asked for it to be better was to have, Kyron and Emily and Trey there with us. But I loved it. I was with my family, and it was a great time. And so that's what we did. Yeah. So I'd love to know what you all did. If you did nothing, that's fine too, because that's pretty much what I did, was nothing. But I don't know. I just enjoy the Twilight Zone every year. I wait. I know I can probably catch them like on Netflix or different broadcasts and whatnot, but I like to watch the at the New Year's time. It's just I don't know. It's like a I guess a personal tradition with me or something, and stuff. So it's just kind of fun. So let me know if you like Twilight Zone because I do. I enjoy it. There's some of the episodes I don't care for, but just because they're not as interesting as other episodes to me. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling now. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and wish you all a very happy New Year's. And I will be doing a video. I have it kind of some notes jotted down in my 2020, kind of creative planner, so to speak. And I've just some different goals and some different changes and things that are going to be upcoming on my channel this year in 2020. Of course, I had every intention to do it before Christmas, but sometimes things don't always work out as we want them to. So I kind of have to do stuff when I feel like I'm able to do it. So that's kind of where I'm at, but I just, I miss you all. I love you all. I have been replying to comments. I've been going back to some older videos that have like, not that comments with questions or have take precedent over just like well wishes, which I are like my life. I love those. You guys have no idea how much you keep me going with all of those. But I'm trying to answer some questions from past tutorials on, different things I use, maybe a technique question. And then I've been trying to get caught up on Instagram and um, emails. Melody, I promise I have not forgotten you, my friend. I have not. So that's one of my goals this year is to get better with getting back in responses. And I never used to be this way, and I don't know why. I've seemed to have had a problem. Well, I don't think it's a problem, but I don't mean to say that way. But I don't know. I just needed to prioritize, I guess, things in my life a little bit more and kind of maybe set like little mini goals for myself each day to, kind of get myself back on track where I want to be. Not because anybody's making me or making me feel pressured or anything like that. That's where Abby wants to be, and that's where I used to be. So anyway, just wanted to kind of just mention that a little bit. But so yeah, so I'll be having that video up a little bit later today, hopefully within the hour or two. Of a little flip through. It won't be like a full flip through. Just I should just say it's a sneak peek because I'm not done. And one, I want to wait until I'm completely done so I can explain. It's going to be more than just actually I'll wait and I'll save that for that video. I'll be quiet. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting really excited. So, but room progression, real quick, is kind of at a standstill. There's my lovely bed sheet. That's kind of my door right now, which works great. It keeps the heat in, that's for sure. I've gotten that in my room. This is a mess. I can't believe I'm showing you this right now. This has been put in since my last craft room update. This is a vanity that I've had since I was, I don't know, 12, 11, 13-ish, somewhere in there. And the stool is that came with it is right here. I've never recovered it. My dad asked me he asked me when they gave it to me one year when I was, like I said, early teen, preteen. I never wanted them to recover it because, oops, I am really bad at this. Sorry, guys. Because I wanted it to be in its how it was when they came across it. The paint's that way and everything. I didn't paint it, nothing. I've just left it as it was because I like vintage stuff and that's just what I like to do. Unless it needs to be painted purple or something, But I don't deal with everything, as you can see. I do love a lot of things in their original state. So I've been doing some organizing and some of the drawers are starting to fill up. My next thing is I'm going to be doing I need to go through all of these. These are mostly housing my papers because I am that paper hoarder where I keep the littlest scrap, but I have them organized by paper type, design, textured, small pieces, if it's 6x6 or less. Crazy, I know. But I'm going to reorganize that because, I craft different now than when I originally started using these flat files for that type of a system. And I'm going to be going through and putting together some paper packs of the paper I can access now. The upstairs has not been completed yet. I'm trying so hard to be patient. And once that happens, I will be able to go through all of my papers, all my paper pads, packs, loose sheets. I'm talking all kinds of different types of papers and stuff. And then I'll be doing a really huge, deep de-stash of that because like I've said, my crafting style has evolved and changed, and there are just some colors and patterns and themes I just don't create with anymore, and I know that other people do, and so if I can pass those on for like a really good deal, then I want to do that. So I've been kind of working on filling these drawers, and I'll share those with you in a future video. trying to go slow so I don't make anybody sick. Still haven't finished filling in those cabinets there, or those little shelvings. And I'm not sure why it's not stumping me. I'm just trying to, I think I'm overthinking what I really want to put in there, but it's mostly going to be fibers and spools of ribbon that I will use, you know, because I have probably a couple hundred different types of spools of ribbon, and I don't need them all in here because I have the space to store it, which will be upstairs, and I'll have some storage outside my room to outside the wall. So, and then I finally came up with a really good way. Well, it's probably not I came up with it. It was as this, where right here, this card catalog system here. This as it was originally designed. So I've been putting some really cool ephemera in there, and I'll share that with you as well. This card here is my, I got it from HSN a couple years ago, and I absolutely love it. And I have all of my stamps in here, and I just did a massive destash of my, like, you know, not wood stamps, but the other, you know, the different photopolymer and silicone stamps and stuff. I just did a huge destash of those. So this is going to stay in my room as just like kind of like a floating cart. So currently it's just kind of holding some things I've been sorting through. This is full of the stamps I shared in a past video that I got from Facebook Marketplace. And then I've kind of got a little bit of table organization, which doesn't look like it because it's a mess right now because I'm actively working on something. So that's kind of where I'm at, you guys. I haven't really done too much else. Let me kind of go over this way. So again, none of this is how it's going to stay. Oops, got my camera out in the way. None of this is going to stay how it looks, except for the hat box and a couple of the vintage pieces up here. But you know, these aren't probably going to stay there because I want my hutch to be storage, but I also want it to be like decorative, so I could put some of the beautiful things that I've been given by a lot of my crafty friends out there, whether I've been gifted them or I've purchased art from my friends. And I want to make sure I display. I can't do it all because I have a lot, but I have 2 rooms where I can display it, and so that's what's amazing. And so I'll have space upstairs as well. And you're just kind of working through stuff. I'm still kind of working through organization with some of my papers and things like that. So it's just going to take me time to kind of find where I want to be settled in and what's going to be the best fit for me here in my craft room. So at least my downstairs craft room, my upstairs, you know, that'll be a little more straightforward, I think. So unfortunately, I don't have room in here for my gorgeous purple fabric chair that I thrifted, I think last summer, probably early fall. So that's already upstairs. I'm not allowed to go upstairs anymore unless somebody's out here with me because the stairs are really steep. And since my brain surgery, I kind of have a tendency to stumble and trip. I've had some pretty bad falls that resulted in emergency room visits and stuff. So I can't show you that right now because I'm, you know, keeping my word that I won't go upstairs without somebody out here with me until the stairs are redone, of course. And but you know, once I get that done, I can kind of show you what's up there too. So anyway, I think I'm just probably rambling at this point, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update a little bit, and then just to kind of, again, mostly come on to say I miss you all, I love you all, Happy New Year, and I have some exciting things coming in 2020, and I'm just excited to share them with all of you, and to also thank you all for your continuous prayers and words of encouragement, your support by subscribing and liking my videos and sharing my videos and having the notification bell on so you see the videos. I know they've been sporadic the last few to several months. I know that it's just transitional of life with chronic pain and trying to transition into my new space, which I'm so blessed to have. But I have many plans and videos I've already been starting to film, because a lot of my videos aren't just like I sit down one day and I start it and then I'm done that day. I'll do them over sometimes a couple of weeks. It just depends on what I'm working on, how I'm feeling. So I do have quite a few videos started, different tutorials and things like that, organizational and stuff. So I just need to kind of get those completed. All right, I'm gonna go because my arm is killing me. I don't know how vloggers do this with their like actual cameras, but so anyway, thank you all so much, and I am looking forward to 2020 with all of you. And I keep your eyes out for my little passport sneak peek flip through coming up here within the next hour or two. And I will see you all soon. So happy scrapping, happy planning, happy crafting. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.